Welcome to Our Lady of the Rosary Church, where your safety is our priority. Everything we do is designed to keep you safe. For your safety, we have installed CCTV cameras throughout the building. Our world-beating fire protection system is designed to keep you completely safe. Our fire exits are clearly marked. Our gas and electrical installations are fully tested and certified. Hazardous materials are always secured under lock and key. We are proud to maintain a 100% COVID-safe operation. We follow safe and accountable cash handling protocols to make sure that what you give to the church is always kept secure. All our preaching and teaching is safe and orthodox. You can rest secure that it is entirely compliant with the Catechism of the Catholic Church. Most importantly of all, the safeguarding of children and young adults is at the very heart of all parish activities. As you can see in the church, it's important that we do everything we can to keep ourselves and other people safe. But there are going to be times when, as followers of Jesus, when we will have to take risks. Just like what Jesus did when he went to the cross. Today's Gospel explains this a bit more. In the Gospel, there are three people, and they're each given a sum of money. Two of them take that money, and they spend it, and they use it, and they trade it, and they come back with even more money. It's a bit of a risky thing to do. What if they lose it all? And then there's one guy who wants to be completely safe. He takes the money and he hides it away and he keeps it safe and secure so that he can't lose it and no one else can take it. And when the master returns, he still has the same amount of money. But as we heard in the Gospel, the master is not pleased with him. Sometimes we can treat our faith like that guy in the Gospel treated that money. We can see our faith as something that we're called to treasure and to protect and to keep safe. And in turn, it keeps us safe. But while that is true, our faith is so much more than just some kind of treasured and beloved pet. Our faith, like the talents that the three people in the Gospel got given, is something that we're called to share for the good of others. Remember that our faith is in a person who took a road that would lead to him going to the cross. And so sometimes, for us to follow Jesus will mean taking a few risks. But what kind of risks will they be? No one is asking us to compromise on fire safety, on COVID safety, or on our care of children and the most vulnerable. But there are going to be times when we might have to follow a path that is different to everyone else. When we have to stand up for justice. When we need to fight for freedom, when we ought to work around the clock to build a better and happier and more just world, when we have to leave behind our own comfort and convenience in order that we might put ourselves at the service of others. when we might have to take the risk of learning new skills. When we need to face up to saying sorry for our mistakes. Or when we have to say things that don't always make us very popular. Being a follower of Jesus is not always a safe option. We do our best to protect and look after each other. But there will be times when our faith will mean that we have to take some risks. Yet Jesus, who went to the cross, promises us that we're never alone. Today we thank God for the precious gift of our faith. It's something that keeps us safe and that we're called to take special care of. But most of all, our faith is a gift that we should share, a gift to be shared with everyone we meet and those we haven't yet met. Sometimes that's going to mean taking some risks. Sometimes that's going to mean some difficulty. But when we do that, our faith will grow and grow, and more people will be able to benefit from it. Jesus promises us that however afraid we might feel about this, that we're not alone, that he's with us, and he gives us the courage and the strength that we need.